Okay, let's go because I'm excited and I've never done this before. Even though today may look like an experiment because partly it is, I'm trying to hopefully in the future do this every single week. So we're batching content. We're filming in advance for a whole week, short form videos for Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, and obviously TikTok. I actually don't do that with the long form content here on YouTube. I don't like to film stuff in advance, but if I need to go on a vacation or travel somewhere, then I will do 1 or even 2 videos in advance, upload and schedule them for publishing because I don't want to miss a week of upload. But with short vertical videos on any of the platforms for significant growth, my opinion, daily content. You gotta play the game, man. Let me show you what I have here. Okay, first of all, please ignore this. This will go away soon. Second, don't judge me with this piece of cardboard over here. I don't have blinds yet, and I'm trying to cover as much as the natural light as possible. I did, however, order blinds for both windows, so soon I can finally call this place a studio. But yeah, this is pretty much the look I'm going for. I think it looks pretty cool. I have the 2 LED lights behind me to separate me even more from the background. As you saw here, I have a light at more or less 45 degrees going on my face. And of course, I have the natural light coming from the huge windows that also play a part in this final look. But the fun part starts now. So I wrote a script and some notes for the 7 videos that I want to make today, and that took me about an hour, coming up with the ideas and writing the script. I hope not more than an hour will take to actually film all this, and the hour extra for actually editing all of this. So hopefully, if I manage within 3 hours every single weekend to have the batch ready for publishing Monday to Sunday, that would be amazing. This is annoying. Don't laugh at me. This is the only thing I can do to stop the sun from hitting me. Well, that will do for now. Okay, in this first video, I'm giving the audience a small tip on how to tell a better story. And by the way, most of these videos are looping videos, which means I had to write the script with that in mind. It's a bit weird when you film them, but when you edit, it all makes sense. Now bear with me when I film the first video, because this is how you can tell a better story. Imagine you're at a party and someone says, this one time at my grandma's house, you're already sleeping, right? You're losing interest. You're already falling asleep. You're like, what at your grandma's house? But if that person said, this one time when I got arrested at my grandma's house, you're like, what are you doing got arrested at your grandma's house? So try to use descriptive language, Instead of saying, I was so scared, try to say, my heart was pounding, I could hear it in my ears. See the difference? This is how you can tell a better story. Let's say you're at a party and someone says, this one time at my grandma's house, you're losing interest, you're falling asleep. What's so interesting in your grandma's house that you need to tell me at a party? But if that person said, this one time when I got arrested at my grandma's house, you want to hear the rest of the story. You're like, what were you doing getting arrested at your grandma's house? So try to use descriptive language. Instead of saying, I was so scared, try to say, my heart was pounding, I could hear it in my ears. You see the difference? Because this is how you can tell a better story. I hope that was good because I'm done. I have to move on to the next one. Okay, this next one is about the one question photographers hate to hear, which is, can I get the raw photos? It hurts when I say it. No, because this is one question every photographer hates to hear. Can I have the raw photos as well? Please stop asking that. If you're hiring a photographer for your wedding or you're part of a company that is hiring a freelance photographer, you don't ask this question. You don't ask. I mean, when you go at a restaurant, do you also ask for the uncooked ingredients? This is one question every photographer hates to hear. Can I also please have the raw photos? Please stop asking that. If you're hiring a photographer for your wedding or you're part of a company that is hiring a freelance photographer, you don't ask this question. The same goes when working with musicians or graphic designers. I mean, think about it. When you go at a restaurant, do you also ask for the uncooked ingredients? No, because this is one question. Okay, I think that was good enough. Let's film number 3. Okay, this next one is not a loop video. It's not informative or offer any kind of value. It's rather funny. I asked ChatGPT to tell me a joke. Does AI have humor? I asked ChatGPT to tell me a joke about ChatGPT. This is what it said. Does AI have humor? I asked ChatGPT to tell me a joke about ChatGPT. This is what it said. Good enough? Number 4. Okay, this next one is one of my favorites. It's about an AI tool that literally came out a couple of days ago. And as I said, thank me later, but this tool, I've been using Midjourney for generating AI images. This tool has a user-friendly interface. I've been using Midjourney for generating AI art, but sometimes it's hard to describe exactly what I have in mind. Actually, I think I can cheat in this one a bit because towards the end of the video, it's going to be a lot of a screen recording that I'll have to overlay, so I can actually just read the last part. This gives you a user-friendly interface for generating the prompt description to copy-paste into Midjourney. Thank me later, but this tool came out a couple of days ago and is helping you in getting exactly what you want out of Midjourney. I've been using Midjourney for generating AI art, but sometimes it's hard to describe exactly what I have in mind. This gives you a user-friendly interface for generating the prompt description to copy-paste into Midjourney so that you can get something closer to what you were hoping for. And as I said, thank me later, but this tool... That will do. I got 2 more. This is fun. This next one is about how to make a looping video. And basically, this is how I make a looping video that allows for a seamless transition between the end of the video and the start of the video. But the trick is to start recording with the last sentence. This is how I film a looping video. I film the video with a script in mind that allows for a seamless transition between the end and the start of the video. So if I tell you, now it's easier said than done, but you can lose fat by doing these 2 things. Exercise and eat less calories than you burn. So the trick is to start recording with your last sentence, cut the first part of it and then put it at the end. You can lose fat by doing these 2 things. Exercise and eat less calories than you burn. Now, it's easier said than done, but you can lose fat by doing these 2 things. And there you go. Now it's looping. And basically, this is how I film a looping video. I film the video. Oh, awesome. This next one is about another amazing AI tool, this time from Adobe. If you haven't heard of Adobe Podcast yet, I think you should Google it after you watch this video. But basically, it can turn any bad audio into good audio. It's all browser-based and you don't need to download anything. And yes, it's free. It works like magic. This is why it's so easy to have great audio. This is a very expensive microphone and you would think I'm using it right now for this video. Actually, I don't think it matters what I'm recording with. This is why it's so easy to have great audio. This is a very expensive microphone and you would think I'm using it right now for this video, but I'm not. Actually, it doesn't even matter what I'm recording with. This is how my original recording sounds like, and this is how it sounds when using Adobe Podcast. There's nothing to download, it's all in the browser. You just drag and drop your audio file and let the AI do the rest. It works like magic. This is why it's so easy to have great audio. Okay, the last one is actually a trend on TikTok and I already set up over here. I put most of my equipment over here. When I'm done talking to you, I'll take the camera and the lens, I'll put it back here. I'm gonna film it with my phone, and the trend I'm talking about is called "How much was it?" When the woman asks, "How much was it?" And then the guy goes, "They gave it to me." Anyway, you'll see.
How much was it? How much was it?
They gave it to me.
So you're not gonna tell me how much was it?
Okay, they gave it to me.
I don't believe you.
Why?
How are they gonna give you something like that?
They were like, hey.
Okay, I'm done for today. I actually just posted the one with the trend, they gave it to me. I posted it on TikTok, and this whole thing took a lot longer than I expected. But to be frank, I took a lunch break, you know, I made a lot of coffees in between these shots and so on. But I think if I try to organize myself a little bit more, it's not going to take so long, because I also don't need to record a YouTube video of me recording the videos. So maybe, hopefully, every Saturday and Sunday from now on, I could batch record all these 7 videos so that I have them ready for the next Monday to Sunday week. I can see already that the biggest challenge could be to come up with, you know, with good ideas, because I don't want to do only trends and I don't want to just do 5-second videos. I want at least half of the videos of that specific week to be something valuable, something informative that would make people maybe not just like, but also maybe share it or save it for later. And even though I really like what I filmed today and I hope they perform well on the platforms I'm going to post them on, I don't think I'm actually going to start doing this daily content until maybe like March or so. I have a long trip planning in February. I don't want to say anything yet, but I will bring you guys with me in this long form content to this location I'm visiting in February. My blue light ran out of battery. Well, just in time, because I'm ending this video. So I really want to thank you for watching so far. If you liked today's video, if you saw anything inspiring or you learned something, please remember to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And of course, like always, I'll see you next week. Ciao.